Hi Aquarius, welcome to your May 2022 Validation Tarot Reading Love Edition. I'm Shannon. I do tarot readings in my comfy clothes and leggings or pants. Yes, I am. Okay, so I actually had a hard time recording this video. This is like my 4th attempt, but this card came out in the last one I did and it was the only one that came out, so I wanted to keep it, but I'm just being transparent. King of Pentacles. We have the Princess of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Oh my God, did you hear my shoulder crack? Seven of Swords. And the Fool. Okay. That ended weird. Okay. Okay. I feel like there was a big lifestyle change. But I feel like someone lost a job and it was the main breadwinner of the family, of the partnership. I kind of feel like they made a bad business decision. And you kind of lost everything. Let me clarify this with the Healing Light Tarot. I feel kind of confident about that, but not like 100%. So indulge me, if you will. Yeah, Eight of Wands. So, yeah, that, okay. So, they thought that this was a good thing, and you invested everything into this. It was you or the other energy, but I kind of feel like it was the other energy and that you are just sort of along for the roller coaster ride, such as it is. They literally thought this was their way. This was their moment. They were going to be secure and stable, and it made so much sense to them. And they were really, really, truly invested in this. This was not like a fad thing. They believed in this thing. Unfortunately, it was not smooth sailing. And you lost everything or close to everything. And you had to like your head spun so fast. You were this way, living this way yesterday, and then the next day, completely different. And there was an initial loneliness. There was an initial period where you maybe felt left out. Maybe you couldn't participate in social activities the way you used to, or you had to, you know, give up an expensive hobby or some sort of something. But there was a lot of reminiscing and wishing for the life that you previously had. I feel like you discovered with the Five of Cups, I feel like it took a long time. Like you were in this energy for a while. You felt betrayed. You felt like maybe you lost friends, or not lost them, but you know, you couldn't participate financially in things anymore, and maybe they just stopped inviting you. Or maybe they offered to, like, you know, go, and they would take care of it, and maybe you had some pride and couldn't accept. And what you discovered eventually, though, is that even though you thought you had lost everything, there was still, you still had some good stuff. And I feel like you eventually figured that out with the Fool, because you have a new beginning. You are ending on the Fool in this reading, which means there is a new beginning. There's going to be things that you're going to learn to become grateful for. That Five of Cups, like right in the middle. So it's either a need to figure out the things that you do have and find a gratefulness for them, or it's about recognizing maybe how your life has changed for the better. There may be certain things that you've noticed. Maybe you're not as crazed. Maybe you're not as frazzled. Maybe you're having better conversations with people. Maybe, you know, you're just finding time to relax, to be. Maybe you've picked up a hobby that you've always wanted to do but never had time to do, and you're finding fulfillment. I mean, there could be a lot of ways how, you know, changes that force you to change have benefits. I am discovering this. Relatable. All right. Let's see what our Whispers of the Ocean say. Cute, huh? Turtles. It's a fairly new deck. It's still a little... All right. I'm sorry. Look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth into your world. Wow. So that is totally validating everything I just said with the Fool and the Five of Cups. There is beauty in this situation. You either have to find it or you have found it, and that's validating. Like, maybe you were a little bit afraid to be okay with leaving that life behind. Maybe that's kind of why I feel like you're the partner in a situation, because I almost feel like this person, the person who made the mistake, needs to know how okay you are with this situation. So I feel like this is a turning point where maybe you can say thank you. You know, thank you for screwing everything up. I mean, it can be nice if you say it nicely, you know. All right, we have Healing and Light Beams. So both of these cards, the healing card is about the understanding that you're finding with your new situation. It's sort of like releasing all of the hurt and pain of the situation, and instead finding that you may like it better and it may work better for you. And it was kind of like, you know, you were traumatized by it, but now you're finding peace with it. And the light beings are saying that this was sort of forced on you because it's what your path is actually meant to be. You were meant to take this road. You were meant to have this experience. And the healing is understanding the experience and understanding how it did benefit you. So Spirit's saying with the light being card that this is part of your path. This is something that you were meant to do, and Spirit guided you to this place. They sort of, you chose this path, if you believe that, you know, before you come here and inhabit a physical body, you decide what's going to happen to you. Spirit is saying that this sort of commingled with them choosing to do this because this was part of their plan, and you choosing to be involved in this because this is part of your plan. There's a benefit here for both parties involved. Let me do an emotion card. Wow. Discover your life's purpose. So part of this healing and the light beings is discovering this new path that you're on and recognizing the healing and the amazing benefits that you're discovering. Discover your life's purpose means that you need to implant yourself in this situation because this is something that's going to make you grow. This is something that you've been guided to do because it's meant for you. So there's going to be more good things happening for this situation because you're finally in the right channel. You're finally on your way. So it may have caused a lot of havoc for you to get here, but you have something to learn from and grow from. You've experienced this hardship so that now you can maybe appreciate this place and go from there. Let me do a universe has got your back. Okay. So the name of the deck is The Universe Has Got Your Back. You pulled The Universe Has My Back. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Wow. So both cards are like, you need, the universe has my back, and my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. And the universe has my back. So the Spirit is saying, have faith in the universe. We've got you. We've got this. This is where you're meant to be. And as you grow, as you look beyond the surface and understand that this is actually a good place for you and maybe a healthier place for you, your happiness is going to improve because you're releasing all that anger from the past and really being more in the present and being able to appreciate the little things that are going to then grow into bigger things. And your life is going to go in a new direction because you're in this happier place. You're in the right place where you're meant to be. I'm pulling our advice card. We have Magnolia Fairy. When you release doubt, you will discover the astounding power and strength deep within you. Yes. Yes. Letting go of that doubt, that pain, that fear that you can't be this person is going to be how you discover what you're really capable of. And I feel like this situation was just that. It showed you what you were capable of handling, what you were capable of going through. I feel like this is a major thing. And I feel like you were able to not only keep the relationship together, the family together, but like you almost made it like it was awful for you, but you sort of kept things together. You kept things moving, and you sort of figured out the next step, what we were going to do, what's next, da 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 da. And not that it was a seamless transition, but it was a slow decline. And I feel like you had to plan a lot. Like you had to keep this from disrupting the whole flow. And that's where I think that power is coming from, that you realized you were capable of doing really hard things. You know, and when we realize that we're capable of doing really hard things, it makes hard things easier to attempt. Learn that in therapy. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love it if you leave a comment, and I hope that you'll like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you back. And remember, leggings or pants. Bye.